it was an old guy. And then while that's happening, we're like, yo, chill, it's just a prank. His wife, older lady too, comes out, opens the door, has a revolver in her hand.
Bro,
Talk about us,
Baby.
let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about
All the good times. All the...
All right.
Yeah, keep it over here. Yo!
Welcome,
boys.
welcome back to the podcast, episode number 14. Let's go, boys.
Let's
Round
go,
of
let's
applause.
go.
Let's
Yes,
go, let's
sir.
go. Most podcasts fail after 7 episodes.
Facts.
So we're doubling them
We
already.
just doubled that.
Times 2.
We're on episode number 14, and we are going strong. No signs of stopping. This is us. This is us right now. We're like this, an exponential graph going up and to the right. And today, we are joined by a guest, also a good friend from back home in Florida. We've known him for years, filmed many, many videos with him.
A lot of you guys might know him as Health Benefits or Dr. Lamb. We have Mason Lamb.
Yeah.
Dr. Lamb himself. I don't know if we're actually rolling or not, or if these guys are capping.
Buddy, we're rolling.
But put
No,
on the
we're
sneaker
rolling,
headset.
bro.
We're rolling. Do you not see the red lights on all the cameras? That means
I guess we're rolling. Am I straight to wear the headset like this or no?
You're the
Buddy.
first person to ever wear it like that, but I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from
Great,
Dr.
I'll
Lamb.
be the first, and I will be the last.
Is there any health benefits that come with wearing the headset like that, not on your ears?
With wearing the headphones like this, it's kind of just like my style, and it's just healthy for the brain. Because when you have these like this, just kind of like locks out like the brain, and like right now it's like locked in.
So the sound is going right to your brain, so you absorb all the information we're talking about.
Yeah, but right now it's just going in one ear and out the other. So I should probably put one on. So then it just traps it in, and I can actually hear what you guys are saying.
See, dude, this is why we need him here, because he's teaching us like stuff that doctors know.
Yeah.
And everyone is always asking, Dr. Lamb, are you a real doctor? Are you?
I'm not actually a real doctor.
Obviously.
Obviously not, but I wish I was, because, I have lots of great facts, just like the one you just heard,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a fact.
Yeah,
It might just be an opinion, but for me, it's a fact. For me.
and that's all that matters for you, bro. And what matters for the people is they want to know how we met. They want to know, how did Dr. Lamb become a thing? How did health benefits become even a character in our videos, you know?
All right, so first off, what camera do you want me to look at? Because I'm kind of looking at 3 different cameras right here. I don't know if I'm messing up this
Pick and
podcast,
choose, bro. That's why we have options.
but I'll look at this one right here because it's looking me right in my eyes.
Yep, that's the one. That's
Main
the
cam.
one.
All
You
right,
don't you don't even actually have to look at it. You could look at us, and then it would
I'll just look at you guys like we're talking in a conversation, because we've had, for the people that are watching this podcast, it's kind of crazy because we're just having like a normal conversation, and we've literally had this like so many different times. Like just
We always used to-
I'll be driving in the car and Ricky will just call me, and then we'll just talk for like 30 minutes, maybe even an hour at sometimes.
Yeah.
And then like we'll just talk about like random shit, and it's just like crazy because like.
And then-
we always end up saying like how it could literally be a podcast.
At the
and then
end-
here we are just sitting here.
Yup.
We would say it before the podcast was even an idea, like years
Yeah.
ago.
But let's get into it. How does IBP know Dr. Lamb?
Well, all right, let me get comfortable here before I sit here for an hour and be uncomfortable.
Okay.
All right, so basically how you guys know me is through Rohan, and I'm pretty sure everyone watching this probably knows Rohan TV.
The Hutter himself.
The
You guys
Hunter
know.
himself, he's grown up a little bit. He's in the business world. But basically how I know you guys is through Rohan, and how I know Rohan is actually through middle school basketball, bro. We were on the same basketball team in middle school, and even this guy right here, Brandon Giebel, we
Yes,
were
sir.
on the same team. His mom was taking pictures of us, and if you go on my Facebook or anyone's Facebook here, you'll probably see
Let's
me
be
and
honest.
Brandon and Rohan all together.
Everyone watching, they probably don't use Facebook.
Yeah, no
if
one
we're
really
being-
uses Facebook anymore,
Yeah.
but for the older people, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But
For
they,
the older people that have seen your mom's Facebook, right?
and wait, we all went to the same middle school, right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I actually did not know Ricky back in middle school.
Yeah.
I was just kind of like doing.
We were
me.
on the same track team, though.
No, back then I didn't run track.
Oh, you didn't?
Whoa,
No.
what?
Really?
No, I didn't, bro. I didn't.
Oh, you
run-
were chubby. You were a chubby
bro,
kid.
I was like a chubby kid, bro.
So
until
that-
like sophomore year.
Is that how Dr. Health Benefits became a thing? Because you were chubby, and then you're like, I gotta get unchubby.
We can get into that later, but right now I kind of just want to like, I don't want to like talk and like have us like talk about like random things. I want to like stay like on like track, you know. But like so basically like how I know you guys is through Rohan. Obviously, we like met in middle school, and then like fast forward a couple years, in high school, I was like deciding on if I wanted to like run track or whatever, and then I was on Instagram and I saw Rohan like posting videos, and I was like, what the heck is he doing? And then I DM'd him, and I was literally like, bro, like if you ever need help, just like hit me up. And then one day he hit me up, and I started filming for him, and then
For Rohan's channel.
yeah, for Rohan's channel. And then one day we filmed like drive-through prank or something, like embarrassing songs.
Yeah.
And it I didn't expect it to take off, bro, because it's such like a crazy idea, and like you'd never think that would like take off and get like millions of views. But it happened to take off, and then Rohan's channel started taking off, and after that, I basically just started hanging out with Rohan more because like he was like, shoot, like I got successful with Mason, so like
Yeah.
might as well like keep on asking him to film. And then I kept filming, and then we eventually like hung out with you one day, and I was like, shoot. Like,
I remember the video that the
Yeah.
first time I met you, it was we were filming, I think, a fort at Home Depot.
For real?
And
I don't
yeah,
even remember.
no, I think I remember. We were filming a fort at Home Depot, or we were filming like something at Home Depot, either for us or Rohan's channel. And you pulled up that day. And I remember, dude, honestly, when I first met you, I was like, oh, who's this clown, bro? Like, I was like, oh, this guy's such a clown. Because it was just like, for a while, it was just like me, Nick, Rohan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, dude, this guy's like, what is he doing? You know?
It's kind of when you're filmed with someone for the first time. I don't know. It's like a little different than just like hanging out normally because
Yeah.
you're just like talking to the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
I know
you
what you're
think,
saying.
you're like, all right, what are they thinking? Until you get comfortable around someone.
Yeah.
And then sometimes and I was like, I don't know if I ever will be comfortable around you. But then eventually, like, just being honest. And then
Yeah, no,
then
I respect it.
and then like, we did it a couple times, and then it was just like more and more, and then you almost were just like there all the time.
Yeah. No, like, so then, like, bro, like, I don't even know what I was going to say, but yeah, no, we just started filming together, and then eventually, like, to lead on for, like, the story, just to, like, you know, give people, like, the background information.
Yeah,
And then,
for
So
sure.
then I started filming with you guys a little bit, and then it was, like, senior year, started running more, and then we all went to college. You guys didn't go to college. You guys were filming your pranks. And then Rohan had an apartment in Tampa, and then that's how, like, I kind of, like, met Evan, too. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know Evan, but
Yeah.
And
you guys all moved
yeah,
in
so
together.
no, we didn't move in yet. So then
Oh, my bad.
I'm
My
kind
bad.
of like taking my time and giving like the full on.
oh,
like,
take him.
Yeah, give him
Everyone-
that. No,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm giving like the full detail, and like so then I was going to St. Leo, which was like 30 minutes from Tampa, and then I would always like go over there, like help Rohan film still, and then like eventually you guys just like started filming like more and more with Rohan, and then we just like kind of like I stopped hanging out with Rohan as much, and we like stopped getting as close, and then I got more close with you guys. Which is like it's like not bad, but it's not good.
How long
Good.
ago was this? Like what year? 'Cause honestly,
What was it like? It was
I
like
forget.
probably like 2019, 2020. Like honestly during COVID, because then that's when we started filming like all like the challenges.
The
where
last
we,
to
like,
leave
last-
challenge.
yeah, like
leave.
last to leave challenges.
you were
bro.
in like all of the last.
yeah.
leaves,
That's what
bro.
brought us all together the most, I would say, because it
Yeah.
was like we would do, all right, guys, we're filming Last Leave, wins like $1,000.
And we would
And
meet-
then
we would
Mason's
meet
like, oh,
people.
I'm
It
down,
was
I'm
about
down.
that. You were trying hard in those, huh?
It was always
No,
Mason,
I was definitely trying hard, bro.
Rohan, and Fab for almost all those challenges, pretty much. And then Theo
Yeah.
was there for a little bit of it.
Yeah,
but
bro,
like,
no, I was always scared of like Theo, bro, because that man gives absolutely no F's, bro. Like that kid. Dude,
yeah.
like,
Whenever you're up against him in a challenge, like he'll do anything. So you're like,
it's
oh,
like,
it's gonna be
fudge.
tough.
Bro, we did like last to poop challenge, bro. We were
Yeah.
taking like laxatives, and like I didn't want to like eat like a date or whatever, and then you guys just like said like I took L because I didn't want to eat it.
Yeah, like a little nut, bro.
It was
Yeah.
This guy would do-
gross. Like you had to like feel the texture, bro. It was like
Dates aren't that bad, bro.
Bro, it was sad, dude. You would do
Dude.
the craziest stuff, and then I remember we did last to leave like
The tree- the tree?
the tree.
And dude, you squeezed lemon in your eye. You literally,
Yeah.
you and Ricky both.
Oh, but I
squeezed
wanted you
lemon
to
in
lose
your
so
eye.
bad. I was like mad at you that day because Mason was like, I'm in the challenges, and if I win, I never take the money. Like I always like split it with
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
else.
yeah.
But I wanted to win for the fact of just beating Mason. So for
I
me, I'm
remember that.
squeezing like lemons in my eye when I'm in the tree, and I have no incentive really because it's just
Yeah.
Mason's gonna
Wait,
win.
how did we lose that though? Like, or how did I lose that?
Yeah, I think we.
No, I think you guys came to a little compromise.
Oh, I think I had like work or something like the next day, or something. I had something to do with like a girlfriend or work.
Probably a girlfriend.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then And then literally,
Oh yes, it had to be.
because we didn't
And
have
it was
our phones.
whenever you lost your challenges, it was almost always about a girlfriend.
Yeah.
let's talk about this one.
It was about a girlfriend or about not wanting to eat something. So,
Yes.
So the last
Oh.
leave poop, it was you didn't want to eat the date, and then the last leave treat, it was because of girlfriend, and then we did last leave ice bath.
And this was
And
the
it was
best.
the freaking bologna, bro.
Yes.
That bologna is
Dude,
gross.
bologna?
He did anything. It was like it was like pouring ice on you while you're in the thing, eating like a popsicle while you're in ice, like just like challenges about ice. And then the one thing that got him out, I pulled out a frozen bologna, just one slice, and he couldn't eat it. But then he was saying, but then it's because
Bro,
your girlfriend
what?
called you, and she was like, I need to hang out.
Okay,
Bro,
let
you
me-
eat
let me-
anything now, though.
Wait,
so
okay, yeah, no. I'll literally probably eat anything right
Would
now.
you eat bologna now if we gave it
I
to
would
you?
definitely eat bologna, but let
But
me
I
explain
don't
why
know.
I did not eat the bologna in this time, bro.
Because-
like, literally, bro, I feel like we're leaving Brandon out a little bit, but because like so far away, but like literally, bro, this bologna dropped in the
I
freaking
know.
like nasty, disgusting like ice bath.
no,
And it was,
didn't,
bro.
did it?
Yes, it did, bro. It got like all wet and soggy, and I was like debating for like 15 minutes on if I should eat it or not. And that's why I
Was
didn't
it
eat
that reason, or was it because your girlfriend called you right after that and was like, hey, when are you coming over?
Ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
When are you coming over? Remember, she called you and you. And
Oh,
you're-
yeah, yeah,
that-
yeah.
This one's like, oh, I gotta go over and
Yep.
get that,
Yeah,
put
it was
that
kinda
work
like-
in, you know?
It was kind of like a mix of both, you know. But,
It was like a good
Nah.
reason to get out.
yeah,
But then you
But, like, in
were
every
like, oh,
moment
I
in
could win
time-
$1,000.
yeah. I don't know. It's just like I was just more like fudge. Like, should I take the 250 or 500 or whatever it was, or should I just like eat this piece of bologna? And I was like, I'm all right with eating it or not eating it and then taking the money.
Yeah, because even you guys don't even know that in our vids, the losers would also get money. So it
Yeah.
wasn't like a complete loss when you're there.
Yeah.
Or else sometimes it makes it too competitive where it's like, and I don't want we're all friends. I don't want everyone hating each other. So even if you lose, you just get less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we would run those challenges. We haven't done one of those in a minute, but if you guys have any good ideas you want to see on the main channel,
Drop some last leaves we should do. I saw some comments saying you guys should do another last leave. What should we do last leave of, though?
those are fun, bro.
What could we possibly do?
All right, so we talked about how we met you, but I think now we got to talk about what the original plans for this entire trip that me, Ricky, Brandon, and Snow are on. It's just us four right now, but
That wasn't the original plan.
you guys don't know this, but Mason was actually part of the original plan.
He was the OG, actually. I wasn't even part of the plan, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was before both Snow and Brandon. He
Yeah.
was actually one of the only ones that we were thinking about.
Yeah, so like let me fix this real quick, but like the original plan was so back in like October, I think like you guys were like debating on if like kind of like if you guys should stay in LA.
Yeah,
or
with Jack
not.
Doherty.
And then you hit up me and Evan, and I like totally didn't think you were serious, but you guys were like, "Yo, like what if you guys like came out to LA and like kind of like helped us like make like a podcast and kind of like helped us film." And then me and Evan would obviously probably do like fitness.
Yeah.
And I didn't take it serious at first until we started like talking like more and more about it. And then
It's just funny because
Bro.
you have like the head.
should I put it on my ears?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's funny,
Alright.
but it's just look at you and it's,
Sorry. Do I look like a clown?
oh, definitely.
It's good though.
It's jokes, though. It's jokes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No
yeah.
one, bro. No one does this, bro. Everyone takes this shit so serious, and they're like,
Well,
It's good to be a little loose.
"Yeah, get a little loose."
Keeps the hair out of your face, too.
yeah,
You
it keeps
know?
the hair out of your face.
But
You're doing.
keep going, keep going.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah.
So,
So basically, you guys hit us up, and me and Evan would have done fitness, and we didn't really like take it serious. And that was back in October, and then we were literally gonna like book a flight like after Halloween, and then what was it?
me and
then,
Ricky, we
like 2 months goes by, and then you guys are like waiting on if me and Evan should come out, and then you guys end up saying oh yeah, like we might like move out of LA and like kind of like
Go back home.
get out of our lease and like
Yeah.
go back home, and then we were like, oh shoot, like well then I guess we're not going.
and then me and Ricky did end up leaving LA and like leaving the house with Jack and all, and then we came back home, and then that's when this whole idea of like traveling around started.
Yeah,
Because the original plan when we got back, we were gonna get a house, like buy a house, or like rent a house out for a year, and then set everything up there, and then move in with everyone.
Thank goodness, huh?
Yeah.
Thank goodness we
Thank
did it though.
goodness.
wait,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
Because-
I know how this whole idea, like not to interrupt, but like this whole idea of like going
Well,
to
you
different
did,
Airbnbs.
you did interrupt.
All right, but let's get to the chase, you know, like cut to the chase, you know. I
The
don't
whole
know what I'm
thing, but
saying.
that's what I was about to say, is the reason why we're doing the Airbnb thing is because Rohan
yeah, Rohan was on FaceTime
called
with me
me.
one day.
That's what I was about to say.
Slow down, folks.
Okay.
Easy,
Rohan
bro.
Rohan called me one day and he was like, Rick, why are you gonna buy a house or like rent a house out for a year when you don't know if you're gonna like it? You have no idea. Why don't you just travel around the country one Airbnb at a time, 1 month at a time, so that if halfway through you don't necessarily like it or you think that you can go back home and then set up, you can do that. And luckily we did
Or
it because
less than halfway through.
or less than
Yeah.
halfway because that's exactly what's happening right
That's
now.
exactly what happened. We're
Yeah.
learning that if we can structure it in a way like more organized, it would be we'd all just be more efficient,
More
and
happier. Yeah.
Bro, imagine if we were stuck in the 1 year lease.
Because then
Wow.
Oh, bruh.
it would like lock us in if we. If
Oh
we got
man,
that.
I'm
It would've-
glad we didn't.
Shout out to RTV for that plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that came up, and then we were talking about, yo, let's do that. And this all happened within the matter of like a couple weeks. It happened very fast. We were
Yeah.
like, let's move and do the Airbnb thing. So we start looking. That's why we got Texas, and then we knew we were going to Arizona, and then we knew we were going to LA. Those are the ones we knew.
And like the reason why you guys kind of went to Texas is like simply because of me on like a little bit.
Yeah, you
A little
definitely
bit,
wanted to
like,
go to Texas
I,
because
like,
there's a lot of
pushed Texas
gym.
first because like Texas and LA are like the headquarters of like fitness because like Alpha Land and all this stuff. But to like back to like how like everything was happening is like you hit up me. You were like we were on the phone one day and Evan was kind of like like he didn't know if like he wanted to like risk it and like start a podcast and like start filming YouTube videos because like he's more of like the long term kind of guy.
And he was in the mindset of even if you have to look at when you look at a situation, if everything goes wrong, are you still going to be okay? And if everything goes right, are you going to be happy? And I think Evan was in the mindset of whenever I talked to him, even if everything went right and this social media thing popped off for him and everything went good, would he be happy doing this? And he was like, I don't even know if I'd be happy. So it's like,
Yeah.
even if the best things happen, he might not be happy. And it was like, okay, then I don't know if that's the right decision for you. You know?
Yeah.
So then we were still on FaceTime that day and we were talking. I remember literally, bro, we were on FaceTime and you were like, yo, who else could like possibly like come out with you and like want to make content? And then I was like, yo, wait, Brandon has always like wanted to like make like YouTube like videos and just like Instagram and like post stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's always been like kind of like crafty with like editing. And so then I was like, wait, no way like Brandon would want to go. Like there's no way. And then so I called him and like he was actually down.
Right away, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm down.
And
I'm sending."
You know
and
what?
Ricky was like, "Wait, what?"
It was out of nowhere because it was just so. It was like he was like, "Yo, I'm down."
Yeah,
It wasn't even like let me think. It was definitely a little bit of a let me
Yeah.
think, but not really. You were like,
Yeah.
I'm doing it, kind of.
Like he didn't care even because he had a girlfriend still and he like didn't even care.
And
You know what the funniest part is, though?
What?
The funniest part is that Mason said he would 100% come with us
Yo, this is joke.
Yeah.
if Brandon came with us. And then it's so funny that Brandon ended up saying, yo, I'm coming. And then the person who said they would be down if he came didn't end up coming.
It was so funny because when you first asked, like, you told me, you're like, "Oh, would you be down to this?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm down." To sending, you're like, "Wait,
Yeah.
really?
You
You'd
were
be
like,
do that?
you
You'd do
thought he
that?"
was gonna. You thought he was gonna say, "No, I'm not doing that. That's way too much risk," and it would justify you saying no.
Exactly.
But then out of nowhere, he goes, "Oh, that sounds dope," and you're like, "Oh, wait, this might actually be dope."
Oh fudge! Like what do I do now?
But you at first, I think you were like 80% in, 20% not. That's what you said. And you said, if Brandon goes, I will go. And Brandon's like, let's go. And you're like, maybe 85-25 or 85-15.
But like everything happens for a reason. Like bro, like even like look at what's happening now. Like I'm out here in LA. We're filming a podcast. Like you guys are eventually going home in a couple weeks, and everything's gonna like turn out to be like just fine. Like you guys are gonna be happy. Like
It is what it is, you know?
yeah, it is what
Is
it
what
is.
it is.
And speaking about that too, you also like you had some things at home, like kind of some reasons why you didn't come.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, why
like-
didn't you come?
like,
Explain.
So the reason like why I didn't come, it's like it's not because I didn't want to come, but it's like I don't know. Like I am in a relationship, kind of. Yes.
It's complicated.
I don't-
It's
yeah,
complicated.
it's kind of complicated.
Yeah,
we
right
don't have
now.
to get into
Yeah,
it.
it's
But
okay.
like
You're
You know, like, how you
you're
get, like-
weighing
yeah.
the.
I was like weighing like the risk and like the like opportunity, and like I've dated like many girls, not like like not saying that in a bad way.
your experience in the
Like,
relationship
I'm
world.
definitely
Oh
experienced.
yeah,
yeah.
there we go. That's better.
Not in freaking like weird ways, but like people probably will take this the wrong way. But it's like you learn a lot when you're in relationships. And so like in this relationship that I'm in like right now, and saying that it's complicated, but I've never been like so serious.
Yeah. No,
And
for sure. I can see
yeah,
that. I
'cause,
can see
like,
that.
Yeah.
We've all had those girlfriends where you're like, oh, like fudge, like I love this girl, like I'm gonna marry this girl, and then like
Yeah.
Like a couple months goes by and like you guys are broken up and then you're sad for 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe a couple months, and then you move on and you find someone that can actually like fill like all your needs, and like it's like totally different. I don't even know what I'm getting onto here right now.
No, dude,
But I like it.
You're
I
good.
like
You're
it.
good.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going, bro.
But
You're
it's
speaking
just-
from the heart right now.
Yeah, no, it's just like crazy because like you meet someone and their family, and like family plays a big role. And like this girl that I'm like with right now, like her family is like so dope, and it's just like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like family plays a big role when you go to marry someone. And I'm at that age where like I could easily be like a sender and like want to go out and party and like
Be single.
yeah and be single, but I'm also at that stage where like I could easily get like married.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm only 22.
Okay.
Only, you know, but like, so yeah, no, like that's like the main reason, like one of like the main reasons on like why. Okay,
No, keep going. Keep going.
No, we're just joking
Yeah,
around, bro.
joking,
No,
joking.
yeah,
You can't
yeah.
react to
that's
that.
one of like
Yeah,
the
you
main
can't.
reasons on like why I stayed home is just because like I like valued like my relationship more than like
You valued the opportunity.
I valued. It's like a crazy opportunity, and like most
Like-
people would say yes.
You liked both.
but
Yeah.
you always said if you were single, you would 100% have sent.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but then everything weighs into different things, so it's nothing
I
bad.
fully believe like everything happens for a reason, bro. And like you guys are about to move back, and I might be on the pods more. I might be hanging out with you guys more.
It depends if the people like
It
you.
depends
So
if people
guys,
like me. You know, I don't want to pull a Bob Menery and be
Yeah.
everyone hate me.
let us
but-
know what you guys are thinking. We're only a little bit into the pod right now, but are you guys rocking with Mace? Give him a chance till the end.
Yeah. Drop a rating down below. Either give a little thumbs up or a thumbs down.
No, I want more specific. Be like
Oh.
Mason Lamb, and then explain what he did well and what his flaws were.
I like that.
I want to see.
It is his first podcast though.
Yeah,
so,
no,
you know,
this is my first podcast.
Cut him a little slack.
So like I'm talking a lot right now, which is pretty rare.
Well, you're the guest, so it's
but
good.
yeah, no, it's going well, I think.
Oh no, it's awesome.
And
man.
I also watch a lot of podcasts like, you know, Joe Rogan, Full Send, and many others. But yeah,
But this is the number one in the.
this
Yeah.
is
Nebula.
the number one
So
podcast.
it's
like, you know?
no pressure, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And speaking of,
It's actually the number one in the Nebula too.
it is.
So you guys also forgot about that. I didn't.
No, I
Nick
actually
just said it.
I actually
He,
said
he
it.
actually just said it, but you weren't listening because
Oh.
your headphone is on.
Sorry,
like,
maybe let me.
only
It
one
went
side.
in the ear,
But the
right?
reason why is your headphones on one side and not the other is it because your cheek hurts? Because I know someone's cheek who's hurts this weekend. Chris Rock got absolutely rocked by Will Smith in the middle of.
The Oscars.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think it was real? That's the question.
I think it was real, bro.
No, no.
You don't think so?
Well, I don't see. Like my opinion on this is that like at first I totally thought it was real, but like, dude, these guys are all actors, and like,
True.
dude, the
That
way
is
it-
true.
The
That is
way
true.
it sounded like he was like punching a mic at the same time. So it's like he could have went like this and like hit his mic on his chest.
No,
With
I
all the
don't know.
camera, I think he
Yeah.
actually got slapped. If it was fabricated, he actually got slapped. It was just planned, if anything.
But even if he did slap him, like he had a great reason, bro. He was literally like talking trash about his wife.
I
And
thought-
she has a
Yeah.
disease. Like bro, you guys sent this in the group chat,
Yeah.
in our group chat on Instagram, and I saw it, and I like totally like was like, yo, like that's like messed up. But then I did my research, and I was like, yo, this dude's wife literally has a disease where it causes hair loss.
Yeah, at first I was kind of like, dang, Will Smith's a sav. Like, that's a hoss move to
That's what
stand
I
up
was
for your
thinking.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, dang, that's pretty hoss.
But it's also like not right to do that. Like on.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
On like what were they like announcing?
The Oscars.
Oscars.
Like
Oscars.
acting
yeah, no,
awards.
that's like that's like a different level, bro. I would not. And they're like known to like joke around, like.
But
on
then
the
there was
Oscars.
another
that's
clip.
literally like the dude up there. Like they're like normally comedians. The what's it called the host.
They like roast
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
They roast everyone. But
Eh,
I don't
eh,
know. I thought the joke at first all I saw was the slap video, and then I thought the joke was something about Will Smith's wife like sleeping with the other guy, August
re-
or whatever,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
entanglement drama or whatever. That's what I thought the joke was about.
If
And
it
I
was
like,
about that, then I'd be like, yeah, slap
Yeah.
him, slap him.
yeah, that's what I thought it was about. But then I heard the joke and I was like, I didn't think it was too bad, honestly.
Yeah, and what's crazy too is that like nobody tried to escort him out. That's like the big thing that people are talking about.
He went up and still got his award after.
yeah, that's
He
awkward.
won.
That has to be awkward.
And,
won
and
Actor
he
of
talked
the
about
Year.
he was talking about like love and how it was just weird. It was weird.
He made,
I'm
like,
on
a-
both
I
sides
didn't
at the same
watch
time.
it. I didn't watch like the whole thing, but just like hearing like that's like weird, bro. Because like if any other normal person does that in today's world, like you're
They're getting
automatically getting
escorted
like,
out
escorted
by the
out. You're going
police.
to jail. You're getting a massive
Yeah.
fine. Like you're screwed.
Oh,
But do you think everyone's afraid,
charges
like,
are
oh,
pressed?
If
Charges
I
are-
walk up,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go slap too?
apparently Chris Rock he didn't press charges.
Yeah.
Why would
But
he,
there's
though?
actually a video.
Yeah, I don't
the
think- I don't
internet.
think he should have
the
either, yeah.
internet's undefeated because there's a video of Will Smith on a talk show years ago, like literally probably like 15, 20 years ago, and he's roasting a guy that's like bald, like roasting him, and then the bald guy like gets upset. And everyone in the crowd's like a little bit upset. And then Will Smith goes, "Oh, it's just a joke. Everyone, come on, take a joke." And it's just kind of ironic how like he did the same exact thing, but it's like
I'm gonna play it right here. I'm gonna play it right here. Snow, get a little zoom in.
They got rules. Like he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's his rule. He follows the rules, man. He follows the rules. Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
It's a joke.
These are jokes.
It's a joke.
Like, what if that bass player, what if he had something?
it's also like where in comedy do you draw the line? And also, did Chris Rock even know that his wife had a disease? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And where do you draw the line in
think
comedy?
he
I
did.
feel like when it comes to comedy, I feel like you got to let all things go. Like you got to be able to make fun of like if you can make fun of Asian people, you can make fun of black people. If you
don't
can
know.
make fun of white people, you can make fun of
I don't know about
Yeah.
all
I
things.
don't know.
I don't know about all things. There's definitely some stuff that I'm like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
like what? I want to be serious
bro,
because
like
you go
probably like probably just like events where like the Holocaust or something like that.
oh,
I don't
okay,
think, like,
yeah.
I don't think that's
okay,
like on limits or
definitely
stuff.
not like super.
Well, I don't know. Ricky
strong
said
events.
everything, so like that's.
Yeah, I don't know what you
everything,
mean by that, but
Like, yeah.
I mean,
Like
like I feel like almost, I would say almost anything can be taken as a joke depending on the scenario that you listen to. If you're going to a comedy show, I feel like anything can be roasted because it's like
I feel
Yeah.
like the intent
'Cause
behind it
you're there
is
for
what.
comedy, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what people do in like a stand-up stand-up comedy show, right? Like they literally pick out people like in the crowd,
Yeah.
and like
Roast
make fun
them,
of people,
yeah.
you know?
I feel
And-
like the intent behind it is what like plays a big part.
yeah, definitely.
Like if
you're-
Chris Rock was like roasting her to like pick on her and like make her feel bad that she has like a condition or whatever that
Yeah,
makes
that's
her, like,
messed up.
lose her hair, then I'd be like, all right, then like I'd be like, okay, but I don't know. I don't even know if he wrote the joke. Like there's like writers for that stuff
yeah.
that give him like a script to say.
Then
So
maybe
I-
he didn't write the joke, and maybe it actually wasn't him.
Dude, no. Oh, the funniest part is, I don't know if it's funny, but dude, the craziest part is Chris Rock tells the joke, and then they pan to the clip of Will Smith and his wife, and Will Smith is laughing. Like he's like, it's like a genuine laugh. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
saw
I've
that,
seen
I
this,
saw
and then
that.
she's like, it shows her like zoomed in on the camera,
Yeah.
and then she's like kind of like laughing, and then like she sees Will Smith get serious, and then she's like,
yeah,
yeah,
But
right?
then is it like
No,
Will Smith
she
being?
was the one that was.
She was the one that
serious.
was serious. But
Oh.
then is it like Will Smith being like a stand-up husband and being like, oh, she's pissed. I'm gonna stand up for her right now.
oh yeah. I think no, I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
He definitely like saw her like he was probably laughing at first, and then he like saw her get real serious. And
He was like this.
he was like, oh shoot, maybe I should say something.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it was
yeah,
one of
yeah.
those.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, this can set like his mark and be like, no other man is gonna mess with my wife
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, no other girl is gonna mess with my. Oh, I meant no
Yeah.
other man is gonna mess with my girl.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Dude,
But-
apparently Will Smith he resigned from the Academy. I don't know if it's true though.
Really?
Because the day we're filming this is April Fool's Day, so like I can't believe anything that I'm reading. But apparently, if it's like actually true,
The Academy like posted some stuff and said like what happened was unacceptable and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know exactly.
Will
word for
Smith
word.
posted an apology. He did,
I saw
You
that.
know what?
and then also he did get asked to leave after he slapped him by like the officials. I don't know what do you call them there, security, and then
He was like, no.
he said, "Nah, I'm staying."
Yeah. There was also some breaking news that I guess like Chris Rock had a show like after, I don't know, if a couple days after, and then I guess the audience gave him like a standing ovation.
yeah.
And then he like it showed that he was like emotional, and I guess like he got asked what was happening, and Chris Rock said like I'm still trying to process everything. But then I guess it was so confusing. I guess there was a guy in the crowd that was like heckling at him. I don't know what
at Chris Rock's
at
show,
Chris
right?
Rock's show, and then Chris Rock was like, "Yo, what is this guy doing? Like, is he gonna pull out a gun or something?" I don't like. It's so confusing to me. But then they escorted him out. But it's like,
But the tickets of his show skyrocketed right after the event. Like the tickets
Really?
were at like $49 for like the lowest, and I think the lowest now are like $349.
Wait, are you talking about the tickets of like Chris Rock?
Chris
show?
Rock show,
Yeah.
yeah.
So after he like got like all this like stuff like because of
Publicity.
Yeah, the publicity. Everyone wants to know what he's gonna say. Everyone knows that
Yeah.
as his show, he's gonna talk about it.
So
He
then his
can't-
tickets get like his tickets like shot
supply
up.
and demand.
Supply and
It's-
demand,
yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, don't you want to hear what Chris Rock's got to say? Because you haven't heard anything,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And the only thing that
Do you think he was in the right though, Will Smith, to smack him? Like, you think?
I-
What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts. If you want to hear my thoughts first,
Let's
bro,
go
my
around the room.
thoughts, All right, we'll start here, and then we'll go to Brandon.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
You, and then Ray.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, I don't mean
Thanks
to
for
take
making that clear.
advantage of the podcast.
Yeah, best for
but-
last. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely the best. Might be second best because Nick might be first. But anyway, my thoughts on this is that he took it a little too far, bro.
Will
Like-
Smith or Chris Rock?
Oh, Will.
Okay.
Like as we said like earlier, like he was literally like, bro, it's a joke.
Yeah.
Everyone's cracking jokes at the thing. You don't need to go up there and slap the man, bro, on live TV at an award ceremony, bro.
Millions of people across the world are
Literally,
watching.
Literally
the whole
everyone's
world
watching this.
Chris Rock took it like a champ, though. He
Yeah.
made fun of it like while he was standing up there.
Dude, for real. And he like kept his composure.
And he's way smaller, bro.
Kept his composure and was like, wow, well. He like said something funny. I forgot what he said.
Yeah,
It was jokes,
That's
bro.
crazy to be able to like be that composed.
Yeah.
If The Rock was up there and he made that joke, you think Will Smith would have gone up to The
Oh, I
Rock
don't
and
think so.
smacked him?
I don't think so.
Like I know he slapped Chris Rock, but what about The Rock?
Ooh.
I don't think so, bro. He probably would have done, which is what I was about to say, is that definitely just like talk to him after the show, bro. You don't need to like interrupt the
Yeah.
whole show, slap
Yeah.
him, make a scene, and do all this
I
stuff.
heard they talked at the after party.
I heard they haven't talked in
Really?
those cap.
Maybe it was like fake news, probably.
Might be fake news.
Yeah, that's
You know,
everywhere.
fake news media.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that isn't fake news is last night at our Airbnb, what happened?
Oh yeah, so I was home alone editing my video.
We were all out. We were
Check
at
out my
the-
channel. Let me plug myself real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah,
Check
plug
out
it,
my
plug
channel
it.
if you want. It's going pretty well. Go subscribe to it. Nick will plug it in the description.
Link in the
But
description. Brandon Giebel, check it out.
I was editing my video and I had my headphones on and I'm like on the computer and then I hear like a noise. I'm home alone. This house is honestly scary home alone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I hear like a noise like over. It sounds like it's on a speaker and it's like, "There's a fire! Move, move!" And I was like, "Wait, it's like this isn't part of my video." And I take my headphone off and the firemen are outside this window over here and all I see is smoke and lights. And I heard an explosion, and then all I see is smoke and like massive flames behind this fence. Right here, right over here is the highway. So we live right by the highway, and I was like, "What is going on, bro?" It was wild.
and there was just a massive fire,
Just fire.
right behind the wall.
And then the fence. So there's a fence above the wall, and it like melted.
And then for the people that don't know, bro, because like you're missing part of like the story, is that homeless people literally are like lined up on that fence.
Yeah, yeah.
Like making like homes, bro.
Yeah.
And so apparently, like one of the guys' homes, I don't know what the heck he was doing, but it blew up and caught the fence on fire. So then now all the homeless people can just jump the fence.
Yeah,
and
but
come
it's
to our
right in front of
house.
our garage. Like,
Yeah.
there's a whole fence, and the only one that melted was right in front of our building. Like, it's like a gate to be like, "Welcome to our house."
Pop up the picture. Pop up the picture. That's
Play
right
the video.
out-
The
Yeah,
video
yeah,
is
play the
crazy.
video.
Yeah, the video. Play the video. That's what I meant to say.
Wow, bro.
But yeah, and
Crazy.
then bro, like dude,
Hope everyone's okay though.
while
Yeah.
Brandon was home alone, we were literally on the high, bro.
We were on the way-
Ricky has to explain the story, bro, because it's crazy.
Yeah,
He was driving.
Yeah. So this probably happened at the same time that this was happening.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So all of us, Brandon's staying here. He was editing. All the rest of us got in the car, and we're driving down the freeway. And out of nowhere, there's just so much traffic. And we look up, and literally only a couple cars in front of us, maybe like 4 or 5 car lengths in front of us.
Yeah.
There's a Tesla fully flipped over in the middle of the highway. And we drive like literally, it happened maybe 1 or 2 seconds before we got
Yeah,
there.
and like you never know, like bro, that literally could have been us. So like timing is everything. Luckily, Jack Doherty was here, and he had to go run upstairs to get something, and then we had to drop him off at his car, which took another like 2 to 3
For
minutes.
real?
It
Yeah,
delayed,
yeah,
it
yeah.
delayed
Like,
us a
timing
little
is
bit.
everything. So then it like we could have been in that situation. You never know.
Literally
For real.
anything.
And
That's
the dude,
crazy.
like I have the video of like
Yeah.
this thing, bro. The dude literally gets out of the car and is like acting like he just got punched in the stomach, but meanwhile his car is flipped over, bro.
Like total.
Like imagine if he wasn't wearing a seatbelt, bro. The dude would have probably died, or could have been seriously injured. I don't know about that.
Elon Musk safety, man.
But
yeah.
yeah, no.
He just crawled out and he was like, "Oh man," but he was good.
Adrenaline
Yeah.
was probably pumping.
Probably.
Why'd I say it like that?
I don't know. I was about to ask you, but it was like a serious.
I knew you were gonna say that, so
It
I
was,
said
like,
it before you.
sus.
He said it.
Oh
Just
my.
like,
But tell him where.
Too soft.
Tell him where we were on the way to go.
We were on the way to go
eat some soup.
to eat some sushi, but after
Well, that's what after we got
yeah,
sushi.
yeah.
where'd
I
we
was
go?
gonna say we're going to the old Clout House where FaZe Banks, Rice Gum, Alyssa Violet,
Summer Rae.
all those guys used to stay at, like back in 2017, 2018
yeah,
YouTube days.
It looked lit. I feel left out of that one, but I got some videos.
You honestly didn't miss anything, bro, because like
We were just
it's cool to
looking
see
at
the house, but we were
Yeah.
kind of just like chilling there.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just chilling. We just kind of.
It was
Ma-
cool to see though,
Yeah, it was definitely cool to see. I'd say.
Yeah.
because you just watch
Anyone who
it.
like watched like YouTube like a couple years ago like that, like and like knew of FaZe and Tfue and all that.
It's just cool
But
to
you would
see.
have known
It was
the
like
house.
if-
And even
yeah.
like the Nelk Boys lived over there too, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you were talking about before the podcast, like I feel like that's like a very LA thing. Like go see this house where like a bunch of influencers stayed. But you're kind of talking about your thoughts on LA, just like in general.
Oh yeah,
You wanna
yeah.
get
No,
into
you
that?
brought that up like super smooth. I kind of like that, but so like
Slick.
basically my thoughts in LA before I came here is that everyone, just like from what I've heard, is that everyone acts like your friend at first and then is like fake. But
How long have you been here? You've only
I've
been
only
here for,
been
like-
here for what, like three days?
Yeah, your first time here ever.
Yeah,
too,
my
right?
first time here.
Oh, this is your first time here?
Yeah, my first time in LA. I've been to Cali, but I haven't been to LA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, now you do.
But so like my thoughts on LA is that obviously it's pretty dope. I think it's cool. It's like I don't know if I would actually live here though, because like the traffic is pretty insane and just like everything's kind of like run down. Like you never really like realize like I mean it's not run down in certain areas, but like you don't ever really realize like what you have until like you go visit other places. And so like coming here kind of makes me realize like how good we have it back at home.
How clean, like, honestly, Tampa keeps it.
It is
Yeah.
very, very clean.
Yeah, and like
there.
all the homes are like nice and like I mean not all the homes are nice, but it's like a lot. I mean kind of like nice.
There's like
or-
yards.
And
It's
like,
like
most of the
different.
neighborhoods here that I've
Just a
seen so
different-
far.
Yeah.
It's just
but
a
yeah,
different vibe.
Back to like my thoughts in LA is obviously that, and then just from going to like Zoo Culture the other day. I don't know if you guys know Zoo Culture for whoever's watching, but Bradley Martin, he's big in the fitness industry. He has a gym called Zoo Culture, and so we've been like kind of like living it up in there, going to the gym every day. And my thoughts there is just that, bro, like everyone is like on the grind and like doesn't care like whoever is filming content. Like if you go to a gym like back at home, like if I go to Crunch and I'm like filming a TikTok, everyone is literally like staring
Really?
at me.
Yeah, it's so
Bro,
weird.
everyone stares at you and
Back,
like
back home?
yeah, no.
Everyone's like-
bro, everyone's like judging you. Like you walk into the gym, you got like juice heads like staring at you, and like, bro, I'm like,
And
bro.
everyone's just like breaking their neck, like,
Like, it
what
just
are you
makes
doing?
it like
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah, and,
Kinda,
like,
and you're
and-
like, maybe
and
you
it's just
don't
like-
feel like doing it.
and it's kind of cool because like I've seen some of the dudes like in Zoo Culture like on TikTok, obviously, and just like by watching their videos, you kind of think they're like kind of like a douchebag in a way. Like I don't mean to cuss, but like I had to.
No, you're good, bro.
You kind of like it, like they're kind of like a
How
frat boy
dare
in a way,
you.
you know. But
But when
and
you
then,
meet 'em-
and then bro, I was talking to this kid today. And his name's Kyle, and like I totally thought like the wrong thoughts of him, bro. He's
yeah,
like,
a lot of them you
probably
meet
like the
them and
most
they're
humble
actually,
kid I've met.
Yeah.
And then Lex Little too, bro. Like Lex Little, like he's hilarious. And then I've like actually met him. And then like once you meet him, you're like, oh shoot, like yo, that's FaZe Banks, that's Lex Little. Like, let me take a picture with him. Like, bro, like after that, like, what are you gonna do with that picture, bro? Just show your friends. Like, everyone's just a normal human being. So
Oh, you
like,
took a picture with Lex though.
no, I took a picture. I took a picture.
And then you showed up.
And then no, bro. I took a like bro, because that's the only person I really like. I really
No,
like watch
I
on
know.
YouTube.
We're
I
just-
think, yeah.
It's
I
like
think
if
I'm
Ricky-
messing with
it's-
you. I'm messing
yeah,
with
it's
you,
just,
bro.
it's
I'm
just
messing
funny, you
with
know?
It's like if Ricky were to take a picture with Roman Atwood. Like obviously,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you saw
yeah.
Roman
Yeah, yeah,
Atwood,
for
you would
sure.
want to take a picture.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
any,
yeah.
nothing. I don't think anything's bad of like being a fan of someone. Like,
Nothing
yo,
wrong.
like, yo, your
Yeah, no.
stuff. Like, I watch your stuff. It's
Yeah.
dope.
But
Oh,
Lex
yeah.
was
You
dope. Lex was dope. We talked to him too.
But it's
after
dope
for
to
a little
almost
bit.
talk to them a little before and then take the pic. maybe,
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Sometimes.
We
if
did
you-
the
if you have
opposite.
the
We did the
op-
opposite.
but it still ended up working out
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
he was like telling us like cool places to go, like some like fire pizza places, and then like some canyons that we can go at and like look. But yeah, other than that, like honestly, like LA is like really cool. Like it just depends who you talk to, and everyone's here to like create content, and like no one really like judges.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
much.
weird when you're filming in the gym or anything.
Yeah, no,
here.
it wasn't
Yeah.
weird at all.
That's what I
Yeah.
like about LA. Like everybody's with the action. Cause like for me, like, cause I'm just kind of starting YouTube. So when I have like if I have a camera in public, if
just
I'm back
normal.
home, it would be weird. Like
It's,
people
like,
would be looking at
awkward.
me, but here I could have a camera and like it's not. People see it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no one's
Yeah.
even.
I kind of
gonna,
like the
double take.
vibe of sometimes they're like everyone's like, well, what are they doing?
Yeah, because
I kind of
Yeah.
like it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
because it makes you feel like you're kind of like I don't know.
You're doing something
different.
different.
It makes you feel like different,
Yeah.
and then like, but here, if you're doing it, it's like, oh fudge, it's just another YouTuber.
Yeah,
or,
that's
like,
how I. Feel.
another
That's why I
TikToker.
like it
Yeah.
more. I like filming more at home because it's like when I'm filming, it's like yeah, everyone's like, what are they doing? And I'm just like, I get into like a different zone. Here, it's like if you do a prank and then they're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
another one
I
of
feel
those
like
guys.
it's different though for them though, because like I'm imagining if I was just like starting out, like kind of how
Oh yeah, for
kind
sure.
of how BG is, like seeing a bunch of other people, or like how you were doing it in the gym filming TikTok. Like if you see a bunch of other people, it's like
For sure.
oh,
Dude, it's so
then I can do it.
motivating to me. It's like, yo, and like meeting all these people, it like makes me realize like what separates me from them is just like doing it, you know.
Yeah.
But like back
Just
home,
doing
not
it
nobody
and
like
ideas.
has cameras around except if I'm with you guys. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's,
But I feel like if what you're saying, if like you're back home and it's like, oh, I don't have a problem whipping out the camera, but it's like
For the beginning.
But you've already made it, so it's like if they say anything to you, you already know in your mind. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't really care what you say because like
I'm
yeah,
doing me.
yeah. Like I have the I
But then
guess in my
also
mind-
what I've realized too is that everybody's so worried about themselves is like they might see you for a second and be like, interesting, and then they just like get back to what they're doing because they don't really
Yeah.
care about what you're doing
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
no for
Yeah.
real. That's why I like.
So at the end of the day,
traveling.
like everyone's just a human being, bro, and like everyone's just normal. Like they're just a normal dude.
Yeah,
Jake
no one's really-
Jake Paul's a normal dude.
That just like really just grinded and just did stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Really, there's no
crazy.
difference, bro. If you think about it, like even because when we filmed videos with Nelk way back in the day, and we were like bigger than Nelk at one point, and you just kind of realize like different people, they were the same people, but they just did stuff, and it almost is like a bowling ball effect or like a snowball effect, where like the more like hype that you get, the more you hype yourself up. The more other people hype you up, then you
Yeah.
just start believing that you are, and it just is.
That's like the whole fake it till you make it. It's like if you believe that you are, even if you aren't, and then other people see you and then they believe that you are too, and
Yeah.
it's like then you will become it.
You
Like some
are-
of these
yeah.
fitness
Like
influencers,
speaking it into existence.
you're literally bigger than them. Like you're stronger
Yeah.
than them. But
Yeah,
you look
yeah,
at them and you're like, oh, they're so. But you meet them in person, you're taller. You're taller than them. You're
Lex,
like bigger.
Yeah, like Lex Little. Like I mean, don't get me wrong, the dude's freaking like jacked. Bro.
Yeah.
And like, but I like when I was taking the picture, the dude was literally not that much bigger than me. A lot stronger than me. But
little
not
bit
that much
shorter,
bigger.
too.
And a little bit shorter, yeah.
But you realize like
a little bit.
that could be you.
Yeah, that could be me. Like, but the only the separation is just doing it and then the ideas.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then execution of the idea.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people have the ideas.
But
of,
that's
like,
what social media is. It's just like everyone making like ideas and then like people copy it, but like it's not the exact same because it's
you
someone
make
different.
it your own a little
Yeah,
bit.
you make it your own. You put your own twist on it.
Yeah.
Like even when me and Ricky started like the 24-hour challenges, we didn't like invent the 24-hour challenges, but like a lot of them were like fake
Yeah.
or like people like a lot of people were doing them. It was like a trend type thing.
Yeah.
But then we did it and like we had our personality and like made
Yeah.
our own, and then it's like
You can always figure out how to you can always figure out how to make things better, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what you guys did, kind of.
And you kind of told us, like, I remember you talking to me about stuff. A lot of things are just recreations of old things.
Yeah.
Almost everything is like a recreation of something
Yeah.
old. Like,
Just think about it's so hard to
we're
think
basically
of
on the
something
radio right now. if you
original.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thinking of something original, like it's not gonna lie, it's hard.
Yeah.
No?
No, it's definitely hard.
Like sometimes you'll think of one, but it's like, bro, it's like you're getting inspiration from like a million different places.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, even if you think it's an original idea, maybe you haven't seen that idea before, and then you look it up. Like I think you've did them before. Like you're like, dude, this is a good idea to film. And then you'll look up the video, and then that video has already been filmed.
Yeah. No,
Joe
so many
Blow
times.
has done that video. Blah 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 blah.
But then I just try to figure out like how I can make it different. But
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
either way, like if you're like copying somebody, there's no way that you're gonna copy it 100%. I don't think it's possible because you're gonna add your own twist.
Start the video is the moment that it's different because it's not that same person, bro.
Yeah,
facts.
exactly.
Facts.
That was good, Mace. That was good. Ah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I
Like
like
that?
that. I like
Let's
that.
go.
Good job, bro.
Wow, bro, might have to have you on.
You're doing
No?
good, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. But let's talk about something else other than like, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
switch it for us. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
So,
this
like,
is a little test.
I mean,
This
I
is a
guess
little test. How do you
I mean, like
transition?
not really a switch, but
What?
like similar concepts. Talking about like the videos and stuff. Like the most like the craziest thing that has happened between like us.
Oh, you want to? Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
technically,
yeah.
I am the guest, so like people got to know like about like
That was
me
good.
and,
That was
and
good,
you
Mace.
guys.
That was good, Mace. That was well.
Dude.
That was well done
Nice
for your first
transition.
That was
transition.
smooth, bro.
Drop a like for that transition.
Wow.
guys.
Yeah, so like the most like craziest thing that we've done. Like, what do you think's like the most craziest thing we've done?
Oh, I already know.
I already have mine in my head.
Oh,
You
I
might
think
say
we
the same
already
thing.
know.
We all already know. I think this might be the craziest thing that happened to us, maybe ever. Like even without you, like
Yeah.
just like in the whole entirety of everything, the craziest thing. It's up there.
It has to be. We're all thinking of the same thing, right?
What?
So do I just start it, or because I don't
I'll,
want to
I'll
like?
let you start the video. I mean, I'll let you start the like the talk. You know.
All right, yeah. So the craziest thing that we ever did with Mason Lamb was one day. It was a long time ago. At the beginning of
Like
our YouTube career.
2017. It was like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Well,
But
2022 minus 5 is 2017.
yes, Dr. Lamb.
Fudge, I'm a freaking genius over here. What?
But one day we were like, yo, let's film like a ghillie suit Ding Dong Ditch video. So we wanted to get a bunch of people in it. So we hit a couple people up, and then Mason, Juke Squad, and then Mason's friend were the only one that were down
Yeah.
that day, right?
And then
and then
me
we
and
used
you.
my truck, and so like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
even know.
We used your
I guess
truck.
because
but-
we had like dark tint on my truck.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So we
why I
could film
think
through
it-
the back without the
Bro,
car
I missed
seeing.
that truck, dude. That truck was
That
so clean.
Truck was hoss, bro.
Yeah, no. Now I look like a little girl, like driving like a little Nissan all day.
Hey, we've been whipping in the minivan, bro. Like I'll go to pick up like a girl or something, and then I'm in the minivan, and then I'm like, yeah, it's the minivan.
Well, this man's always
Bro,
picking up girls.
Even when we drove, bro. Even when we drove to Zoo
No, I'm
Culture,
just saying, it's
I
like
know,
a funny thing, you know?
Or do they laugh?
No, sometimes.
even when we drove to Zoo Culture, bro, I felt like a hoss, like pulling up in the minivan. Like everyone's like pulling up in Teslas, bro. Even like today,
Ferraris,
someone
Lamborghinis.
pulled up in like some matte black like Lamborghinis. Shit was like insane, bro. But like just pulling up in like the minivan, it's like, hey, I'm
Yeah,
like
bro.
the only one pulling up in a minivan.
Bro, that
Exactly.
minivan's lit. Drives smooth. It's roomy.
It's been
lit,
all
bro.
around.
But let's get back to the yeah, story. let's get back to the story.
So
Back
so
to
we're
the story.
driving around. We're doing the ding dong ditches. We're knocking on these houses, knock knock knock, and we'd run and hide like in the bushes, lay down, and then one of us would be filming in the back of Mason's car because he had like his windows like I think they were legally tinted, right? Because they were so dark.
That limo tint,
Technically,
presidential.
So my dad like had the truck before me, and then it was like he was driving around for work, and so he had like a doctor's note that lets you like
From you.
Yeah, no, that let him tint it just like a tad bit darker than like the legal limit.
Oh,
And so
so-
technically it was
so-
it
so it
was
was
illegal because
he
I
had
was
a
driving the
doctor's
truck and
note.
he wasn't driving it. So yeah.
But pretty much you couldn't see in from the outside, so it was good for filming because like normally if you're in like a normal car with like legal tint, you can see someone filming in the back, and
You
if
can
the,
see-
if the person's aware,
Yeah.
they'll come out and then they'll see the car parked right in front of their house
And the
see-
red dot.
and the little red dot in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing was key because it was like you couldn't see anything. So we'd pull up, we're doing scenes and they're pretty good. They're pretty good, like
Yeah.
good reactions. And then we pull up to this one house, and we knock. Nick and I go to the left, and I think you and your friend went to the right, right?
Yeah, we were like in the right, and like I don't know how people like would not like just see a freaking ghillie suit.
Well, I think the point of them is to not be seen.
Yeah, that's the point.
Like snipers in the military wouldn't use them if they. If
Yeah,
you
but
can
it's
see
like,
'em.
bro,
But they did see you,
Yeah,
though.
they saw us.
So we knock on this door. Pierce is filming out of Mason's truck, and out of nowhere, we're just sitting there, and we're like, "Dang, dude, this scene, they might not come outside." We're almost about to get up and leave. So then the guy literally is unscrewing his window.
Yes, bro, that's right. Yeah, didn't he like jump out the window?
He unscrewed.
Bro, he jumped out the window and like tackled the dude Liam, my friend.
Yeah.
You
Bro, and
literally
then he-
jumped on him and
He's
like grabbed
and he's
him.
like, "What are you guys doing?"
But he unscrewed his window, removed the windowsill, climbed out, and then jumped on his friend's back and was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
And he was doing it like quietly too, so like we wouldn't run away or move. Like,
Yeah.
he was like this.
Like an older, younger guy.
Older guy. It was an old guy. And then while that's happening, we're like, "Yo, chill. It's just a prank." His wife, older lady too, comes out, opens the door, has a revolver in her hand.
Bro, it literally looked like a 1940s. Like the barrel was like skinny
Massive.
as hell, and it was like long, like as long as like your quad, bro. Like,
Yeah,
it literally looked like legendary.
She's like this.
She's waving it around, bro. and then we're like backing up because you don't want to run too fast, or else they're like, you don't know what's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
And you know Ricky, whenever he's like kind of like and he's being filmed, he's like freaking out just a little bit extra, but like
It's a revolver, bro.
it's a gun, and this dude is like, "No, do not shoot!" And like we're just like we just literally like just like started running away, didn't we?
Yeah, we like backed up a little, and then we like ran in the car, and we are like, run, gun it. And then Pierce zoomed in on them, and you can just see like the flash of the barrel, and they're like laughing there. Like,
They're like this, like.
No, that's
we got him.
No, that's almost exactly what happened though.
Imagine if you're running and you heard this, pew, and you
That's why I was scared, bro.
you just see Mason go.
no,
Nick-
it's like it hits like the gravel or whatever next to you, and you just see it, and you're like,
Like a
yo,
movie.
yeah, like a
Well,
movie.
nowadays I don't even think we can do a ghillie suit video. Like honestly,
No, it's so
like, the world is
scary.
kind of crazy.
we
And, like,
did one recently out here with Jack though, like
It's
a couple
almost
months
like
ago.
not the risk. Like I don't even want to risk it. You know?
Oh yeah,
It's
nowadays,
scary. It's scary for
definitely way
sure.
scarier.
Yeah.
But the thing was, when running away from when they had the revolver, I didn't really want to run because, like Ricky was saying, if you run, then it just looks like you're up to no good, and it's like super sus, and then they might shoot
Yeah.
you just like out of impulse, just like bam, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If you're running fast, but then if you run slow, then you're like shooting distance.
Then
So
they
it's
have
like,
time
what
to
do you-
aim.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? So the moment, like, I think probably Ricky started running hella fast, and then we all just started. I saw Ricky run, I was like, oh, I gotta run faster than him, bro.
And we all just, I think some of us, we hopped in the bed of your trunk too.
We just
until
all
we got
going.
around the corner, then you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
like hop
yeah.
back in.
Yeah.
But no, it's just
Wow.
like that was just like a crazy story, bro.
And that's one of the most viewed videos on our channel.
yeah, it's like top 3, isn't it? Or like top 5 probably.
I think so.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
19 million views, bro. It's
like 19
crazy.
mil.
If I think we said in that video, if it gets over how many likes?
I think we actually said 500,000.
500,000? That's like
Did
that's a
we?
lot, but
Or did
that's
we-
not like.
Should we check
an
what it's at
absurd-
right now?
Yeah.
Check what it's at. But I
Alright.
think in the video we said if that video gets over like 1 million likes, maybe
Maybe a mil.
we'd go back to that same house and ding dong dish it again in
Oh
ghillie
my
suits.
god!
Imagine you think we could find that, bro?
And
It's like I
low-
think in like
low-key.
Wow.
Bronx Beach.
Oh, we could. I'm sure we could find that house again. If we really
21
wanted.
million views, bro. 4 years ago.
How many likes? How many likes? We got to see that
Wait,
number.
hold on, let me.
Do you
tell
Dang it, 21 mil, bro. Yeah.
What number? Biggest video-
416,000 likes.
Damn.
What number? Like on the scale of like top 10 biggest videos? Like where is that? I know it's top 10.
It's number 2.
Number 2, right behind overnight in McDonald's.
Oh my
It
god,
passed the 24-hour overnight challenge in Target. which
Yeah.
blew you guys up, bro. That's crazy.
that is crazy.
And freaking Mick Lamb is in that shit, bro.
You're a star, bro.
Wow,
I'm
bro.
Haas, what can I say?
You're a Haas.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
You are though.
No, you are,
You
bro.
gotta tell yourself
You
you,
gotta
are, bro.
believe.
Yeah, even if you're not, you have to say you
Bro,
are.
like speaking
Dude,
of speaking
Yep.
of believing, bro, not to like
Oh wait,
talk about something random. You probably thought I was gonna talk about something else.
just talk about it. Let's
yeah,
see.
don't
like-
you don't have to say that. Just, you know.
But so
It's okay. It's this first podcast.
Oh, sorry.
all right.
You're learning.
It's my first podcast. Wait, I just want to know what Nick was gonna say.
No, you go first. You go first.
No,
Bro.
you.
You're the guest.
All right.
Just
all
go
right, fine.
first.
But no, like I met bro. So since I stayed home and because of, like the girlfriend and everything, and you guys were out here, I got a job working at a golf course, and it's like a legit golf course. And so I was like working like my first like 2 weeks, bro. I met this guy, and apparently he's like some author about like being kind or like be kind or something like that. And has like he sold like 300,000 or something like that. And I was like, dang, like I would never
That's a
expect
lot.
that. And I was like literally like
300,000
mind-blown.
copies?
Yeah,
Wow, that's actually a lot.
yeah. He's like sells it on Amazon. I don't know. Well, I'll show you later.
Is he New York
But-
Times bestseller? Probably everyone is, right?
I don't know.
Just Clearwater,
I feel like yeah, I
Florida
feel like
is
everyone
bestseller.
is. No, he's not from Clearwater. He was like a resort guy.
Mm.
But no, just like the conversation that I had with this guy is just like crazy, because whenever I'm going through like a hard time or like anyone's going through a hard time, it's just like saying that like because we've all had those thoughts like, oh, like is my girlfriend gonna break up with me, or like, oh, like is this podcast gonna be crappy, and then it's just like crazy because he like left me with like 4 questions, and it was by like this person like Byron Katie or something.
Ask him. I want to hear.
And like the 4 questions, I'll have to look them up. But the number 1 question is like, is it true? And it's just like, it was like trippy, like talking to this guy, because it almost felt like it was like meant to be. Because I was like going through like a hard time. Like, I don't even know. Like, I was just like,
Is what true?
I was having problems. And then like the question, yeah, that's what it is. It's like so say you're going through like a hard time and your girlfriend is going to break up, and you think your girlfriend's going to break up with you, or you think this podcast is going to be crappy.
I see what you're saying.
And then you ask yourself these 4 questions, like, is it true? You can't possibly prove it's true. Like,
So
you
why-
can't
why
possibly
get-
prove this podcast is going to be crappy or going to be good? Like, you can't possibly like believe
Like
that.
either way, you can't prove
Like,
it's going to
either
be
way, you
good
can't-
or bad.
You can't prove it's going to be true. I'll pull up the 4 questions, but literally, hold on.
Well,
It's
if we
kinda-
do a 24-hour challenge, we know that it's going to go at least 1 million views, so that's true. Like there's some
There's
things in
proof.
life that are true.
It's
There's
called
proof.
it's called the work, it's called the work. And the 4 questions is the first question, like whenever you're going through like a hard time, ask yourself, is it true?
Like, are you
So,
actually
like,
going through a bad
or
time?
Is it true? And like, can you prove it's true?
Mhm.
Can you absolutely know that it's true? Is the second question.
Like 100%.
Yeah, like you can't know it, like it's
So
possibly
like,
true.
okay, yeah.
Like he was asking me like something like super deep. Bro.
Wait, what's the
What was
third
it?
and fourth question?
Oh, the third. No, I was gonna get there. but,
Are
like-
you positive it's 100% true?
And then
And
he
the
was
last
like,
one-
certain?
And the last one is it false?
no, bro. The third
I'm
question.
playing, I'm playing.
But this
It's
is
just
like
funny,
this
yes.
is good because you guys have like such a a lot of young.
Yeah,
followers.
no, no,
key,
no.
key.
Yes, we're just
Like,
joking around about
Share
it.
the wisdom. Share the wisdom.
So
I
it's-
know. We're just
it's
cracking
key
jokes while
for
you're looking for the
people
third
to know
and
when they're
fourth.
going through a hard time or anything like just in life. And so like
Yeah.
the third question is, how do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? So like, how do you feel when you believe that thought?
Like, if you think your girlfriend's gonna, like, something bad's gonna happen,
yeah,
how do you feel?
yeah. Like, how do you feel?
If you think then you feel bad. Like, if we think this
Yeah.
podcast is gonna do good,
Well-
you have a negative feeling towards it, right?
Yeah, but then you could also get deeper into the fact of like like what if you just stop believing the thought? Then like it's gone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to do that sometimes. But then the fourth question is who would you be without that thought? So then it kind of like the point of like the point that I got from this is that you should just basically like just positive thinking. Like positive thinking goes a long way, and like positive like affirmations and just
Yeah.
Like what you believe.
positive self-talk.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like since I've been here
Yeah.
this whole trip, I've been saying like oh fudge, like I'm so small in the gym, and then like Brandon's like, bro, like stop telling yourself that. Like I don't even, like he doesn't want to be around me because I think like that.
I
Yeah.
told him that in the car, bro.
Yeah.
Because we were all
It's not
kind of
key, bro.
we were all kind of doing that, but then we were like
Yeah.
we like told we like and like keeping each other accountable. We like, yo, let's try to be positive. And then
Yeah.
BG showed me this TikTok the other day, and then we've been saying it every day. I feel like it's been helping.
Yeah.
But the TikTok said if someone asks you how your day going,
Wait.
How
Do
your day
not say.
going
Do
is?
not say. This, do
Right
not
at
say
your
this.
crescendo. Wait, I have to interrupt.
Wait, do not say that. Do not say that yet, because literally, bro, it's so crazy. I already knew what you were about to say because when
Yeah, because we've been saying it the whole time you've been here.
no, dude,
I was trying to let them know because they don't know what I'm
no, but let me say this first because I'm still on that story of how I met that guy, bro. I'm like working at the
What
golf
was his
course.
name? Bob Menery?
No.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding, bro.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're just joking around. We're joking around, bro.
His name is Johnny Appleseed, but no.
Yeah.
But no. But literally.
Was it Will Smith?
So I asked him. So every day when you're working at like a place, you just say like, "Oh, like, hey, how you doing? Like, how can I help you?"
Mm-hmm.
And then so I asked him that, and he's like, "Best day ever." And I'm like, I look at I like look around. I'm like,
Well, that's what he was actually about to say.
duh.
And it would have actually hit.
But I
it would've
wanted
hit,
to
like,
make sure I
nice.
say that,
So that you could say
so
it.
then I could say.
Because
it
you
leads into
wanted
the
to
story.
say it. You were like, wait, I know what you're going to say. Let me say it first.
Guys,
It
if
leads into the story, and then now I'll let like Nick talk.
yo,
Well, you said it, so he doesn't need to talk.
Wait.
I got to clear it up because I don't know if it was very clear. So guys, if you don't know what happened in the last 30 seconds, it's okay. It's his first podcast. You know, we'll cut him some slack. But what I was trying to say
It was
is-
good, Mace.
It was good. It was good. I'm just clarifying. You know, we
This
know
is
we,
good. No, this is a really good pod. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, it is,
We
it
like
is.
really like this is how we talk off cam.
Yeah, it's good,
Probably
bro.
the most we
Yeah.
talk like normal
No,
off.
I didn't want to get up here. Like I didn't want to get up here on this podcast and like totally like not talk about like any like just choke. You know, like you got to be yourself. Like you
Yeah, I
can't
think
just,
we're like this is like we're off. I forgot the camera was here. That's why I'm even joking around because this is how I
good.
joke around with.
Yeah.
I would roast you like this if we weren't filming.
No, it's good.
there's
It's
a
good.
camera
I
here?
think it's a great podcast.
It's dope.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
All right, guys.
Now let's let
Nick, just go on, Nick. Go on.
Yeah, thank you, BG. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
So back to what I was saying before I got interrupted. Who knows how many times? What I was trying to say is BG was showing me this TikTok, and it was this guy saying, if you get asked how your day is, respond with, "I'm having the best day of my life." And then I forgot why he said it in the video, but pretty much it's like telling yourself
You're having the
that
best
you're
day.
having the best day of your life, and it just puts you in like a positive mindset. So like I'll be like, "Yo, BG," like me and BG will
Let's do it. Ready?
We'll just do it
All right.
randomly, like during the day. I'll be like, "Yo, BG, how's your day going?"
Dude, me, bro, I'm having the best day of my life, bro. It's literally the best day of my life. Nick, how's your day going, bro?
Bro, I'm having the best day of my life too. Let's go
for real? Go, baby, let's go.
What about you guys?
And then
Oh,
Mason,
best
Mason
day
does
ever.
that. Like,
Yeah,
Snow,
no,
Snow
you
zoom
don't-
in. Mason
I
did
don't
that
know,
the
you-
first time he saw it.
Yeah, because you guys kind of act like fake, like a little bit about it.
But you got to fake it till you make it.
Bro, that wasn't fake. That was the realest thing I've ever seen.
It sounds like acting, but like we
It
mean
sounds
it.
like acting, but
you
we
have to
mean
fake
bro.
it till you make
You
it.
gotta just say like, "Yo, I'm having the best day ever," you know?
Well, I think
That doesn't sound like you're having the best day ever. That's how you know what I mean.
you can say
I'm
it-
having the best
you
day
can,
ever.
You can say it however you want to say it, but that's how I like to say
You
it.
could be like this.
No, I respect
yeah,
that.
man.
Well, it
That's
started
good.
off.
I'm just giving my thoughts.
Yeah, I think everything works for different
You know,
people too.
if that's what your best day ever looks like,
Wait, let's try. Mason.
then by all means,
Mason,
say
how's
it
your
like
day
that.
going?
Man, I'm having the best day ever. I'm out here in LA with my freaking friends. We're on a podcast, bro. Never did I think this day would actually come like in real life.
And we're actually sitting on
That we're
podcasts because we
actually
would
sitting
always
here on
talk
a
about it, bro.
podcast Because we would always be on the phone, like, "Yo, let's start a podcast." Like, bro, like our conversation could be a podcast, and like, look at what we're doing right now, bro. You speak into existence.
so it's the
bro.
best day ever.
You don't know
It
it.
is.
You don't really understand like this, but this is like a little deep thought of mine. Just talking because it's you know,
It's a podcast, so.
yeah. But basically, like, bro, like
facts.
you don't actually know it, but like when you're like talking, sometimes you speak like into existence. Like saying that I was gonna be here in LA. Like I definitely like I said that at one point, and that's why I'm here.
And it can go both
I
ways,
fully
though.
believe that.
It can go both ways. You
Like,
can
if
talk
you said,
yourself into a negative thing.
I don't. I'm gonna have a bad day. It's the worst day of my life.
Yep.
You're probably gonna have a honey day.
And,
Yep.
and this is something that I've been thinking about the most recently is like in a situation, if you think whatever you think that other people think you are, is what you are.
Mhm.
So if I'm out and I think that other people don't think I'm confident and I think that they think I'm like shy and like this, I'm naturally gonna be like that. But if I'm out and I'm like, I think everyone thinks like I'm a hoss and I'm like a dope YouTuber and I'm like a dope guy, I'm naturally just gonna act like
Dope guy.
a
Yeah,
dope
bro.
guy.
The power of the brain is incredible. One of the things. Oh, you told me this dope story this week, and it was that
think it was
they
me.
the experiment they did on surgery procedures.
No, I told him. You're trying to take.
No, I told you that.
Somebody told me,
At
but
Ralph's.
Wait, no, I
basically-
told you this too. Wait, how do we tell him the same story?
Well,
Dude, are we brothers?
Yeah.
Yo,
Why are you so mad?
Bro, I'm not mad, bro.
Oh,
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I use the bathroom real quick? Is it illegal, like on the podcast?
You can go.
you can go.
I
You
mean,
can go.
Yeah, you can go. You just.
Yeah, we'll talk some stuff about you when you leave.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be right here.
The fans
Yeah.
are gonna.
Bro, Mason
Yo,
is
everybody.
so
now that
annoying.
Mason is. Oh my goodness, bro! Almost just tore down the whole set, bro.
Gosh, bro.
Well, I'm glad
Mason,
he's
bro.
off, bro. right?
Wow.
Yeah. My goodness.
Because, dude, like you know Bob Menery on the
Yes,
Full Send
bro.
Pod. He reminds me of like
I know.
You okay in there, bro?
he just everything's flowing and then
Yeah, literally flowing
I was-
right now.
I was about to say something juicy, and then he had to
but wait,
cut me off.
I want to say something before you say that.
And it's actually the same
yeah,
exact thing.
yeah.
What
Hey,
is
but
it?
it's his first podcast.
There's a fly in here.
Almost caught it.
I caught one earlier this week. Nick witnessed it.
Oh my, bro! You know how like Karate Kid they catch him with the chopsticks? So this is what happened. It was one of the
It
most
was
it was one of the
crazy, bro.
craziest things I've ever seen.
No, you saw it too, right?
I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. Oh, welcome back, Mason. But this is what happened.
Wow, we missed you.
Mason, I'm using
Just kidding.
using your cup for an example. So this is what happened. There was a fly on a cup earlier this week.
Wait. What's his name? Marty McFly.
No, it was just a fly.
I don't know if it was on a cup. It was on something else.
It was
though,
on-
but-
it was on
yeah,
something. It was
but
on-
an object.
It was on an object, just
That-
like on like the top of it. And then BG, he's like, "Yo, watch this, guys. I'm gonna catch it." BG starts moving his hand closer, and then the fly is like right here, and then BG moves his hand, and the fly zooms away. And I was like thinking in my mind, I was like, "Oh, he ain't gonna catch it, bro." And then BG, he does this. Boom, so smooth, bro, so clean, caught it.
It looked fake, bro.
It looked fake out of a movie, and then he flushed him down the drain.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Damn.
You had to be there. I'm sorry.
It was crazy, bro.
I wasn't
Maybe
there
I didn't
either.
do the story justice, but it was one of the most crazy things I've ever. Probably more crazy than the fire right outside the house, if I'm being honest.
It's crazy.
It's so nuts, like what type of stuff like happens in LA. I feel like, bro, none of
Yeah.
that stuff like happens back home.
Like catching the fly like that? No way.
Bro, earlier the week too, you weren't here, but my girlfriend and I, there was literally a car on fire. Like a whole car on fire.
Just outside?
Yeah, did you see the video I posted on my story?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I'll send you, pop up the video. I'll send it to you, Snow. Bro, it was crazy. The people were safe, though. They made it out safely.
I think what you're saying, Mason, though, you're
Wild.
just talking about just like
Just in general, like none of this stuff would
events. There's
Oh, my bad.
there's like events like every night that be happening. Like that wouldn't
Yeah,
happen.
there's
here, you know
always
what I'm
some
saying?
sort of like action to like be like
Yeah, there's always something like
something to
there's-
do.
Yeah,
Something to do.
something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's part of like why you pay the premium though of like living here. Like it's super expensive, but it's like you pay to be like
You pay to play.
yeah, you pay to play.
I guess you do pay to play, you know?
Like
I don't know.
like the other day there was like like David Dobrik, there was a party at David Dobrik's house and then one of the guys we had on the pod was over there and like 50 Cent's performing and then I'm sure there's like other people. But like stuff like that would just happen like every day.
On the norm.
On the norm. It's like there's like oh, there's 50 Cent performing at David Dobrik's house.
That's nuts.
Does that happen
Or
back
like
home?
MGK was just performing last night on top of like a hotel. We didn't
Oh yeah, we tried to like go find him
Damn.
and then
we showed
Nick's
up like
giving
an
us
hour
direction,
late.
and I guess we showed up probably like more than like 2 hours.
But it's like
Yeah.
MGK ain't performing on a rooftop on like a random. He's not just like, oh,
Yeah.
today I'm performing on a rooftop in Tampa.
Maybe
Yeah.
Miami.
Like
Yeah.
It may be in
rarely
Miami,
ever does stuff happen like that in Tampa.
but that's part
This
of
is like planned out, but
Yeah.
that's
part of what it being out here
LA.
is. Like even
Yeah.
Mike Stud, the rapper, I was listening to one of his podcasts and he's like he lived here for a while and he was saying just like Post Malone would just like pull up to his crib or the crib we were at last night, bro. Like the old hype house,
Cloud House, you mean?
Cloud House, whatever. Same. No, it was the old hype house too. They moved there.
all right.
We're both.
Yeah,
we're
but
both
who
right.
but who really likes
Correct,
the
dude.
who remembers it from the hype house?
Yeah, all right, I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
not
Yeah.
really anyone.
But like what's it called? They threw a party there the other day, and then just like David Dobrik and his whole squad just pulled up, and I'm sure I was at a party when we were living out here with Jack. I was at like some random party and like
Wait, at the Clout House we were just at last night, David Dobrik was there?
Not last night, but he was there.
Yeah, I know.
A
but,
different
like,
day.
A different day.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of dope.
Yeah, they threw like a
Oh.
party. And then when we were living here with Doherty, I went to a party with Doherty. I don't think you were there, Ricky. But Lil Mosey was just like there. It was like that doesn't happen
Whoa.
anywhere else.
Lil
Maybe in
Mosey.
Miami, but
Yeah.
like the percentage of it happening, it happens out here.
I think it was more dope that you were fighting on the same card as.
Blueface.
Yeah, that was more dope.
Blueface,
That would probably be more cool than.
Yeah, I.
And that happened in Tampa.
Yeah,
I know, but that was
Oh.
like a planned event. Like that
Yeah.
doesn't happen just like randomly.
but like back to like this whole like thing of like. I mean, I am the guest, but like I'm just wondering like, did you think like this like what do you think of this podcast like so far like?
This episode with you on it,
Yeah.
or just like the entirety of like the channel. Or
No, like I mean, just like this episode with me, like,
okay.
like, what were your thoughts at first? Like, did you think it was gonna be like crappy at first? Because I feel like we talked about a lot.
I
of
still
juicy
think it's crappy.
I think we've talked about a lot of juicy stuff.
Oh no, this is definitely good, bro.
Like, did you think I was gonna get up here and like not know what to like say or like
No.
choke a bunch?
No, I thought you were gonna do great because what you think is what you believe, and what you believe is what happens. So
And also, you
I
always
like that.
like you're a talkative person. Not like super
Yeah.
talkative, but like you always just be like saying random stuff. You
And,
know?
and it's kind of been hard to like talk like the past couple days because like
I'd.
I wish that Ricky.
Before you say that, I have to say I'd rather. I'm just like, no, but for real, I'd rather have a guest like you who like talks like a lot than have someone that like is just there and that gives you nothing to work with.
Yeah.
We haven't really had one of those guests so far though, so
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
You're
You're gonna call someone out? Who?
Yeah, I'll call someone out later.
Who? Call them out right now.
No, off the pod. Off
Box.
The pod,
Yeah,
off,
no,
the
off
pod,
the
off the
pod.
pod.
I'm
off
just
the pod.
kidding.
No, I don't want no like because like I genuinely like don't
I think
dislike this person. I don't hate them at all. But I'll tell you guys later.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But no, like what was I gonna say? What were we just talking about? Oh yeah, no, it was hard to like talk to you guys and like talk about stuff just like hanging out like in the house and like in the car driving because we were like, oh, save it for the pod, save it for the pod.
We
You know?
do say that a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how
that
life
is
has
like a
been.
weird thing. Cause like
yeah,
if you say something juicy, like if you said something juicy right now, and then all of our reactions, like hearing it for the first time, we'd all be like genuinely like, "Whoa, for real?"
Versus if you heard it this like second time, you'd have to be like, "Oh my, for real!" Like, and we suck at we can't fake anything. It's like
Yeah.
so you would know if we
No
were, like,
phase rugging
reacting.
out here.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
phase rugging.
yeah. I don't. What does phase rugging kind of mean? Like just like capping?
It means like faking videos.
I didn't really know what that was until I watched. The
Well,
podcast
Gideon
with
invented
Jack.
it, right?
Well, the
Yeah.
Urban Dictionary says phase rugging. I'm just joking.
Yeah, pop it up. Honestly, it's
Bro,
probably on
speaking of Gideon, how do you say it?
Gideon.
Bro, that'd be pretty lit if you guys got him on the podcast because he's like popping so hard right now.
I tried. I think I don't know. We might. He didn't reply, but Balin Levine replied. I think we're gonna try to get Balin,
That'd be dope.
but then Balin knows Gideon, so maybe Balin will put in a good word for the boys.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's how things happen, right?
Connections.
Man,
Yeah,
Manifest.
it's
Bro,
all
that-
about connections. Like
yeah.
even like just like being out here, bro. Like I feel like if I was out here for like maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, I could have easily like been friends with like all these kids that I see like on TikTok, like have like hundreds of thousands of followers. Not that followers mean anything, but it's like I
But
could
make
be, like,
connections and
yeah,
then-
like make connections and then like eventually like make a business out of it. Because like at the end of the day, like this is a business that we're doing right now. Like it's generating some money, maybe not a lot of money, and so
Not
it's
yet.
Like, yeah,
Just
not
gotta
yet.
speak it into existence.
Yes,
But-
Nick. Yes.
But like
bro.
over time, I believe like that this
got you, I got you.
podcast, like as you guys mature and get older,
Uh huh.
I think this podcast will be like something like really good. You know?
Yes.
Thank you, bro.
Oh.
Oh, bro, your hands are sweaty.
But yeah,
bro.
no. I think that like if I was out here for a certain amount of time, I feel like I would easily be friends and like be something, you know. Not saying that I'm not something, but something on the social media world.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'll ever like make videos and stuff again, or get it serious in the social
I
media?
mean, I don't know, like are we talking about how you guys are coming home or
We already talked about it.
We did talk about it. I don't know if you guys. I guess we're pretty deep in this episode, but we talked about it
Yeah.
at the end.
I think it's
of-
good though.
Yeah, we talked about it in the end of our last boys only episode, but I don't know how many people stayed to the end of that one. But
If
yeah.
you're still here at this one,
You probably-
shout out to you.
if you're still
Yeah,
here
you're
on
a
this
real
one,
one.
you probably watched all the way to the end of the other one. But we already kind of
Yeah.
touched on like a decent like.
At the end of the day, it's just like a conversation. So it's like if people really want to listen to it, cool. If not, cool.
Yeah.
Because like
It is what it is, right?
it is what it is. We're all listening and like we're all like talking to each other. So it's just like we're having conversation and we're talking about like stuff.
You know what's
and
crazy?
people are just
It-
listening to
You know
it.
what's crazy? This is crazy. This is gonna blow your guys' mind. We were just having a conversation right there about having a conversation.
That's actually a majority of what this a lot of this pod has been.
Yeah.
Just talking about how it is to talk. which is actually very interesting.
It's good though. I think
you know, it's good.
Wait,
No,
You ever think about how crazy it is? Is your mind just tells you to say something and you just kind of say it?
Oh yeah, that's so
Yeah.
weird.
Like, isn't
it's
it
weird.
so trippy? Like right now, bro,
Wow.
I'm not even like really thinking. It's just kind of flowing out of
Yeah.
my mouth, bro.
And kind of like how like we totally disregarded the fact like if I'm gonna make videos or not. But yeah,
Well, we were gonna come
I'm
back
just
on
kidding.
it, but I had
I'm
to
just
say
kidding.
something first.
Just
You know?
kidding. But yeah, no, you guys are right. It is kind of trippy to think like that.
yeah.
I think you're the one who brought the conversation away from that. If I'm being honest.
No.
Yeah, you started talking about.
Yeah, you interrupted yourself, actually.
Dang it.
I'm just kidding, bro.
No, but
We're
do you
joking
think?
around.
I guess yeah. No, actually,
Dang it.
I'm actually curious.
But
Dang
no,
it.
like yeah, like obviously like I want to make content. Like it's cool to like make content,
Oh, yeah.
but at the end of the day, like it wasn't really like wasn't making money. I was just getting like free clothes and for fitness, and so I was like, shoot, like free clothes is cool and all, but
Can't buy a house
like
with free
you can't buy a
clothes.
house with free clothes. And like
Facts.
shout out to my girlfriend for like helping me like realize like kind of like I was like in the fact like it's stuck almost in a way because I was like kind of like creating content and like getting all these free clothes and like I really was kind of like lazy about getting a job and like you gotta like be real with yourself sometimes. Like, are you
Mhm.
making any money, bro? Like, no.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I could be making money, but like I gotta like I can still make videos, but
Were you
You've
using it
gotta,
as an
like-
excuse, kind of like,
yeah,
oh,
like
I'm making TikToks, but you're not
But
really
yeah,
making. It's
like-
not making money.
But
yeah.
that was like, oh, I'm not gonna get a job because I'm kind of doing this and like living.
Yeah,
right?
so like you can focus like on two things at once. So I have the job at the golf course, making money, but at the same time I can easily be making content.
Mhm.
And so like do both.
Like a little
And-
side hustle.
Yeah, and then if I blow up, cool. If not,
You still,
I
you
still
like
I'm still
enjoy
happy.
it.
Like
Yeah.
I enjoy it. Like I enjoy taking pictures in the gym. I enjoy taking pictures anywhere else. I enjoy making TikToks and maybe some videos about fitness. But
Yeah, man.
I think
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I think we had a great conversation though.
This is good.
Yeah.
I'm sure once we get back home and like
Yeah.
finish our little trip, we're gonna have you on. We're gonna have RTV on.
It'd be kind of
We'll
dope
have you
to
on
have like
again.
me, Rohan, and Evan. It'd be a lot of people on the podcast.
That'll be a lot of interruptions. I can already see that. I can already see what
That'd be
us
a good
for.
pod though, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely would be good though. Like a little circle table talk. What's it
Yeah,
called?
it'd
A
be
little
dope.
table
Dang, that episode would go crazy.
Bro, we could
A
start
round table
like,
talk.
Bro, we could literally start like a whole. You could have like one like normal episode a week, and then you could literally have like a boys only, and then you could have like table talk. It might be a little too much, but it's just an idea to throw it out there.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know what could happen.
Just
But-
try it. And,
But it is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
oh, there's that voice. I was waiting for that the whole
Let me hear.
pod.
All right, before we like leave the pod, let's hear Nick's impersonation of my
Well,
voice.
you have to hear what they have to hear what you would do.
All right, so basically what we're going to hear is we're going to hear Nick talk like this, and then we're going to hear One Hit talk like this, and then we're also going to hear the man, the myth, the legend, Big T.
Yeah, but what do you want us to say though?
Just say,
Like
like,
say something and then we'll say it.
Also,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
let me that voice that he's using. That's like
kind of like my character.
It's
like
kind of
on your
like
guys'
his like
videos.
padded in voice. Like
Yeah.
it's not an impression of anyone. It's just him.
It turned into like a character, bro, and like
It's all-
honestly-
it's his alter-
Hey, bears! Hey, come over here.
and
It's
then
his alter ego.
it transitioned into like I would use it like all the time, and then like me and Evan started using it, and then it just like jokes. So,
Evan,
like,
when Evan
now
does
whenever
it,
we're
it's
just
funny.
joking around, I just like kind of like use that voice.
Yeah, Boos, I think that's gonna end it for this episode, Boos.
Yeah, man, I think it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
I think Ricky's the closest so far.
Oh, and BG's on point,
Oh,
bro.
BG.
BG goes on point.
Yeah, man. Why don't you come over here and get on the pod, bud?